Coming up next, Smarty Marks. Our first of our double main event here tonight. Ethan Page, like I said, a lot to prove. He doesn't want to be a stepping stone for the return of Casey King. Gonna put him out to pasture. Pasture, I can't speak. You're too excited, and that's quite all right, buddy. This is what a night of just insanity that we've had here tonight so far. He wouldn't give the little girl a high five. Well, Ethan Page here tonight to prove a point. You hear that familiar music. Casey King is here. Somehow able to make it back after the war that he had with Chance Crawford in Madison last month. But he wouldn't miss this for the world. Absolutely. Casey King on the receiving end of a beating from Chance Crawford at the last ASW event. Still here tonight, though. Nothing is stopping him from making Page King 2. You got to watch that, Casey. You know, it's kind of perfectly on brand for Casey King. You're right. I didn't think I'd be able to get to see Page and King 2. Not for a long time, but here it is. And all these fans here in Logan are privileged to get to see it. We never thought it would happen. Just a few months ago, Casey King was retired. But by hook or by crook, the love of professional wrestling pulling Casey King back into our squared circle. Absolutely. Casey King forced to retire due to issues with his inner ear canal, I believe. Yes, is that correct? His eardrum and just his ear in general suffered an injury to his good ear. Not a lot of people know, but Casey King, if you look at one side of his head, he's got a little tattoo of a microphone with a line through it saying he can't hear. And he only had one good ear as it was and took a blow to it and about ended his career. Just about. It did for a time. Casey King was advised to stay away from the wrestling ring lest he lose complete hearing. Well, Casey King extending the arms to Ethan Page, and Ethan Page extending his arms going, what?
You should not admit that before the match.
Ethan Page is smart, brings up bias possibly.
From Hamilton, Ontario. Very quickly. Are you guys sexually assaulting everyone? Can we get into the rest of that?
Oh.
Give me a second. Two things I wanted to bring up. One, you were about to announce one of the biggest stars to ever come to Logan, West Virginia. And you're leaving on the ropes? Like, what? Is this some kind of Sunday afternoon wrestling show?
I mean, yes, it is.
Okay, prim and proper. And, hold on, if I can just get one more thing. Can the guy that smoked 7 packs of cigarettes just shut up for 1 second? Oh my gosh! Listen, hold on. I'm for sure cool with everybody in the room, other than throat cancer over here. Ego, Ethan Page.
It's his first night on the job, Ethan. Got him some slack.
And his opponent. I think they're doing a wonderful job, and I appreciate you being here. Give it up for Squeaky Clean, Casey King!
Casey King, the return match here.
Ethan Page, just a big old smile on his face, and I don't know if it's because he's happy or if it's just because I believe he may be in disbelief, both with interim announcer Matt Cook, Casey King, Smarty Marks the referee, and just the ASW faithful, the fans here. I don't believe things have changed much since the last time Ethan Page was here, but
Tell you what, it has just turned into absolute bedlam. Like, I don't know what's going on.
listen, if there's one thing you could say about a Casey King match, if there's ever been a match to involve the crowd more, it's always been a Casey King match. When he's in there fighting, the fans feel like they're in there too.
Now Casey King wants to give Ethan Page a hug.
A hug for round 2, let's do it. I'm here for it. Josh, we're witnessing history right now.
There's not many times in ASW that we have a return match that could possibly be as good as the first one, but as the match goes on, we will see. But this has potential to be match of the year 2024.
Absolutely.
It was so nice. Can they do it twice?
Such a high-profile rematch here that I believe needs addressed again. 6 months ago was not possible, Josh. Well, maybe a little bit more. My timeline may be off, but before November of 2023, this match was not possible.
Exactly. Casey King returned at the Nathan Rumble. Supposed to be one night only, but his showing during that match ran the gauntlet only to come up short against Chance Prophet.
Started their rivalry. That only just, I don't believe concluded, but I think paused just last month after Chance Prophet got the victory over Casey, but that was by referee decision. Casey King could not compete.
Casey King and Ethan Page shaking hands there. No hugs, but a handshake.
It's a hand hug.
Collar and elbow tie up, and now Ethan Page side headlock on Casey King. Leapfrog, another one.
Doing it again.
Oh,
almost
the
fell
arm
for it. Casey's going to get that hug.
And Ethan Page quickly rolls to the outside to collect himself. Casey King once again hugging the referee.
Ethan Page is taking a breather, telling the ASW fans what he's thinking. I think also just kind of soaking it in as well. The last time he was here, you could say it was almost a split decision on whether the fans were for Casey or for Ethan.
Well, Ethan out here,
but this time
trying to get a hug from the fan, it looks like.
One thing I'll say, though, is tonight, it is all Casey King.
I'm just flabbergasted by what is going on in this ring right now. Another collar elbow tie up, center of the ring again.
Strong lock up there. Casey able to turn it around on Ethan Page, using his own momentum against him. Saying, bring it in, man. Let's do this. Come on.
Caught him with an Irish whip, though. Reversal. Up and over goes Casey King. And he gets the hook.
Ethan Page none too pleased.
And not reciprocating either.
Casey's just happy to be here. The fact that he's able to have this rematch is enough to make Casey King happy and elated. There we go. We get it. Oh! Not for long, though.
But a big right hand by Page takes Casey to the mat.
That was calculated. Ethan Page
suckered him in.
Gave the hug back just so Casey would let his guard down.
But look at Casey, though. Starting to open up.
Listen, Casey started showing a little bit of a meat with Chance Profit. He might let it loose on Ethan here. Watch the ceiling tiles. We need shorter wrestlers. Or a taller roof. Which one's easier to find?
Good question. Now Casey goes, shoots Ethan Page into the corner. Oh, big clothesline, though. The momentum of hitting that turnbuckle just shot Ethan Page off of it to connect that clothesline, and now Page is just starting to get that feeling out process, get that thinking cap on of what he's got to do. Oh!
This isn't a feeling out process. This man's just putting the boots to him.
It's a mugging right now.
It shows more of the in-ring IQ of Ethan Page. He knew the momentum was bringing him out. Casey King wasn't coming at him. He said, all right, take it upon myself, capitalize. You're only down if you let you stay down.
Picks him up, big scoop slam.
Ethan caught an upside down hug.
Oh! Rolls him up. 1, 2, no! Only a 2. Oh, and runs right into a foot. You hear this crowd? And Ethan Page says, you want to chant for Casey? I'll throw him out here to you.
Ethan Page says, you love these fans so much. Why don't you go sit with them?
Big shot now.
Why don't you go be with your people?
Picks him up. Oh!
Good Lord.
The power game of Ethan Page just launching Casey King like a long dart.
How easily he just raised Casey King. Casey King may not be the biggest performer we've got here, may not be the heaviest, but he's a full-grown man. And the ease that Ethan Page just lifted him up and threw him back down on the apron there is absolutely insane. And there is a reason why he is called All Ego, because you get an ego when you know how good you are. And Ethan Page knows exactly how good he is. He knows how good he is as he's laying on top of Casey King, applying all the pressure to not just his neck and his head, but also his sternum. Laying on his back, pushing every last ounce of breath out of Casey King.
Casey King now going to have to pick up not only his own body weight, but he's got to pick up Ethan Page as well, but he gets a jawbreaker.
Smart move, but he needs to capitalize. Get on your feet, Casey.
He's got to catch his breath. You got to believe after getting the life just squeezed out of him.
Took too long. Ethan Page getting his bearings back. Not the ceiling tile.
Oh, big scoop. Big suplex. Rolls over.
Cover.
2.
Here's the thing. Those couple seconds that Casey King, he may not have been able to capitalize, but Ethan Page wasn't on him. That's enough for him to get a little bit of bearings back.
Reversal. Oh, my God.
And that ring almost shifted into the first row.
He was talking about a hammer throw earlier by Chance Profit. I think All Ego just raised him on that.
El Tano's necklace that's still on the corner post almost flew off of it.
Oh
my goodness.
Thanks for coming, Casey.
If there was a candle in here, it would be out. Josh, how's that make you feel? You've been on the other side of one of those.
I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it at all.
It was from Casey.
That's why I'm on this part of the...
Mr. Commissioner.
Oh! Big boot to the face. Casey hops up and over. Oh my God! What a shoulder tackle! Goes for the cover. 2-0.
Almost took out half of Casey King's body there.
Casey King.
I'm surprised that his sweatband's still on his head from that.
He gets a few flurries of offense, and then Ethan Page just cuts him off at the pass every time.
I think it makes Ethan Page more angry to know that there's still fight left in Casey.
Right back to that chin lock now. Controlling the head, controlling the shoulders.
And here's the thing, it's very smart too. Look at what Ethan Page has been targeting. It's his upper head. It's well documented that Casey King retired because of an ear injury. But also, Ethan Page has had to have been studying up. Probably been one of the thousands of views we've got on the new ASW YouTube channel. He had to have seen the match with Chance Prophet and Casey King last month at the anniversary show, seeing the damage that was done.
But Casey King, though, trying his best to create the separation, but a backbreaker right in the middle of the ring.
Good Lord, that'll adjust your spine for you. If you got scoliosis, that'll fix it, and if you didn't, now you do. Ethan Page says, come on, let me hear it.
And Casey just collapses.
You got to imagine Casey King still feeling the beating from Chance Prophet from last month. Like, he's not too far out of retirement. He's still trying to knock some of that ring rust off, I believe. He's got to be, and he's still recovering from the damage that Chance Prophet has done to him.
And Casey's just trying to be as defiant as ever.
Oh, good Lord. Monkey flip. He's got something in his pocket. He's got some fight left.
Those bag of tricks. Casey goes up and over, though, blocks the right hand.
Confetti cannon of tricks or something.
Monkey flip. Quick springboard monkey flip. I haven't seen that from Casey King in a long time. Again, Casey trying to use that quickness, use that speed.
Listen, Casey King knows what type of match this is.
Oh, into the corner.
He can. Ethan Page landing on his head. Is this it?
1, 2, no. Casey King going for the kill. You got to believe. Could be thinking airplane spin, but doing his best.
Ethan Page
to fight out of
elbows
it.
to the good
ear. Oh, what a right hand. Oh, got him up.
There we go.
The airplane spin.
2, 3, 4. Oh, Ethan Page slipped off.
Casey almost fell out of the ring. Big clothesline. Cover him. 1, 2, no.
Barely a 2 count. Almost 3. Ethan Page kicking out on instinct alone. Just like I believe that clothesline that Casey King threw was on instinct alone.
Went for the cutter.
Trying to put this match away.
Oh, big backhand. Oh, just jerks him down off the top rope. My God, the power of All Ego. 1, 2, no. Somehow, Casey King is still alive.
There was almost a W next to the name of Ethan Page. And how Casey King kicked out of that, I do not know.
Could be thinking that big power bomb.
Nope.
Casey though. Oh!
Here.
Dropped him face first, goes for the cover. 2. No!
Good Lord.
Only a 2, and you can see the look on referee Smarty Mark's face. It was within inches.
With the war that Ethan Page and Casey King went to the first round, Casey King had to know that this one was also going to be a war on a grander stage, grander scale. But no one would have known, no one could have known exactly what Ethan Page and Casey King would be going through tonight.
Both men now on the apron. Oh, right out. Can reach out and touch the front row.
These two it's just a slugfest now.
Just throwing bombs. Who wants it more?
This isn't a fight. This isn't a wrestling match anymore. It's a fight.
Casey, though, rolling back into the ring. Oh!
Big shoulder block.
Oh!
Cutter of his own.
What a cutter!
Can he put it away, though? Can he hit the power bomb?
Oh, Casey got his own! And both men are down center of the ring.
Someone's got to capitalize.
What is going on? Come on!
No!
I've had just about enough of them.
You put it to rest last month at the anniversary show. Leave it be.
Of course.
Good Lord.
Of course.
And the referee didn't see it. The Smarty Marks was getting Jack Sharp out of here. This is getting out of hand.
I'm about sick of these guys.
Ethan Page gonna take the victory, I guess. I mean, it's a
goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Casey kicked out!
How did Casey kick out of that? How did he kick out of that?
Ethan Page are going to capitalize.
Chance Prophet, Jack Sharp, and disbelief.
And the big power bomb.
The razor's edge. Straight
1, 2,
That's
3.
It. Good Lord. Would have liked to have seen it be fair and square, but you had to believe Chance Prophet was just going to stick his nose right where it doesn't belong again.
I mean, that's all he does. He sticks his nose where it doesn't belong.
This match had nothing to do with him. A nice little asterisk right beside the W of Ethan Page's victory here tonight.
And you got to believe, deep down within Ethan Page, he wanted to beat Casey King straight up. But no, you can't do that with these guys.
He said so
You
himself.
cannot do that around these guys.
Ethan Page said he had a point to prove. He wanted to not be a stepping stone for Casey King's return. Okay, Ethan Page going to take the victory, but he's not happy about how it got to that conclusion. Ethan Page knew he could win on his own, didn't want the help.
Ethan Page.
This is pitiful.
Yeah, so beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got your number, boys. Don't you worry.
This is pitiful. It's pathetic.
You can't be mad at Ethan Page. You can't. You can't be mad at Ethan Page.
He didn't do anything
He didn't do anything wrong.
He may not have even known what happened, honestly.
He was down on his back. How was he to know?
What a way to sully one of the biggest rematches we've had here at All-Star Wrestling by having an interference that nobody knew about.
Disgusting.
Pathetic.
That's all right. 12 o'clock tonight's going to be fun, folks. 12 o'clock tonight will be fun.
Come on, bro. You couldn't turn it on for me? Look at that. I know you're lazy leaning on the ropes, but jeez. Oh my God. What are you saying over here? I didn't have no help. The only dude I know in this locker room is literally Casey. You're telling me those two guys stand on that ramp, came in this ring. Can someone translate this for me? Okay, I don't know your hillbilly sign language. This does not mean words. Okay, listen. Everybody here loves you. And after what just happened, now apparently they hate me. I don't know what happened. All I saw is two guys on the stage there. They were clearly big fans of ours. So if I didn't win this match fair and square, I don't want to count that. Okay, can I finish my thought? My God. I feel bad for your man. Now, listen. If I didn't win this match fair and square, I don't want to count this in our little series. So right now, it's Ethan Page 1-0, not 2-0. And anytime you want to do this dance again, I'm all for it. You're an incredible wrestler. Incredible wrestler. I do think you should ask people for consent before you hug them, but we'll talk about that in the back. It's fine. You're still growing into this, I don't know what it is, but it's a phase. So listen, I'd say let's shake hands. Well, you guys thought you got there and offered for me. I'm trying to be a role model for this kid right here. He lost his father today. Someone needs to be a man in his life. So please, son, can you please close your eyes for 2 seconds? Give me a hug now.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out other videos with matches from ASW past and present right here on this channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you can stay notified for all ASW content.